We live in an ever-growing, fast-paced world, and at one point it was fine having only one job to ensure a happy life and a bright future. But with global inflation, food shortages, and war, things are changing fast and we need to keep up. That's why it's so important to learn new skills. Continued learning is just as important as water to survive these days, especially with the unemployment rate increasing every day. Even in developed countries like the United States, having new skills not only increases employment opportunities, but also lowers the crime rate. I mean, why would anyone turn to crime if they have all well-paid jobs? But not everyone wants to learn technical skills that require going back to school. Luckily, there are many high-impact skills you can learn on your own no matter what your level of education. And in this video, we'll be talking about and taking a look at 15 high-impact skills that you can learn on your own and at your own pace. Welcome back to Luxury Wire. At number 1 is community building. Many people just don't get it. The power in being able to build a community. Knowing how to gather and entertain an audience is key. It's a skill that will take you from zero to hero. These days, everything is built around communities, and the leverage you can get from a strong community is unmatched. Humans need to be part of a community because it's part of our tribal nature. Once you have an audience, you can host events, sell products, and even get paid by sponsors just for simple shoutouts. Number 2 is coding. Everyone is doing it, so why not you? Join them. The world is going full on tech. Just about everyone has a computer or a smartphone. Technology is already a big part of our society. IT/coding will continue to be in our future. Learning to code can seem a bit daunting at first, but take your time and before long you'll be making magic with that keyboard. There are many websites that offer free introductory courses to coding. You never know, it could be a life changer. Number 3 is writing. Writing is one of the most impactful activities, skills, yet highly underrated. Most people don't intend to sell novels work for a newspaper, so why would you pick up writing? Having good writing skills gives you more leverage when you communicate with other people every day. Can you actually remember a day when you didn't write something to someone? People are making entire careers by writing emails, commenting on YouTube, Twitter, and other social media platforms. You can also reap the immense benefits of writing for yourself. It improves your personal health and clears your head. This will allow you to see things as they truly are. This is a skill that can be learned quickly. Writing every day is a great way to essentially become a better writer. Just open up a Word doc and start writing down whatever crosses your mind and keep going. The best way to become a good writer is to first become a bad one. Number 4 is storytelling. Storytelling is also a form of writing. Storytelling is one of the most powerful ways to express yourself and engage an audience. That is, if you have an interesting story. Stories are important parts of our everyday life. Entertainers, advertisers, marketers, and even teachers use storytelling to communicate to the masses effectively. Being able to tell a good story is essentially the key to communicate effectively. It can also help you become more confident at public speaking, teaching, and even make you more friends at dinner parties. Everyone likes a good story. Number 5 is photography. A good photographer is always in high demand. Photography is one of the most popular art forms in addition to being one of the most sought-after skills in today's workplace. Pictures are a powerful tool for communicating ideas and a great way to hold memories, and no matter if you're old or young, everyone loves to smile for the camera. And if you're just getting started and need a beginner course, just go to YouTube and you'll find tons of free tutorials for photography. Number 6 is graphic design. Graphic design entails creating logos, banners, and other graphic arts, websites, and social media accounts. A good graphic designer is always in high demand. There are many online courses available for learning graphic design, both basic and more advanced. Users can build a foundation of color, layout, typography, and other design elements, creating some stunning designs. Learning graphic design is relatively easy and doesn't require any special knowledge to get started. Number 7 is UI design. UI design is a skill that can be used for designing apps. UI, user interface, is primarily a subset of website design, which main focus is to give users an enjoyable experience of both the website and the app. If you are passionate about design and want to apply to get into something technical, then this could be of great interest to you. Number 8 is curating knowledge. We live in an age of over-information. Everyone shares their thoughts and opinions about everything under the sun, and it keeps getting harder to cut through all the noise and to get to know what you're really after. It's because of this that a new skill emerged which also flies under the radar for most people. That skill is curating knowledge. Very few people come up with original content. Mostly, they just recycle knowledge someone else said or posted somewhere else, and it just keeps getting passed around. There are tons of business books out there, with most of them having little or nothing to offer. But there are a handful of business books that provide a lot of value. Knowing which ones are actually for real is the basic definition of curating knowledge, kind of like what we do with our videos. Number 9 is people management. Do you consider yourself an expert when it comes down to managing and organizing people for large events or special occasions? If so, then you possess a pretty special skill already. This talent can actually change your life and make you a lot of money. People management is a skill that's also in high demand, especially in today's world. People-person skills come naturally to some people, while for others it may take a little practice. But don't worry, the more you practice, the better you'll be. Number 10 is connecting people. Have you ever had a friend that seems to always know at least one person no matter where they go? And if they don't know them yet, just give them a few minutes and they'll probably know everyone in the room within minutes. A skill like this can open a lot of doors. Their ability to connect people is truly remarkable and mesmerizing. This is a skill that's great for working in sales and just about any job where connecting with people is essential. Number 11 is podcasting. Podcasts have been making a big comeback these past few years. As it turns out, people don't mind tuning in to a long-format content platform. I'll bet everyone listening to me right now has a favorite podcast they listen to. One of my favorites is the Joe Rogan podcast. There's a reason why Spotify gave him hundreds of millions of dollars to lock him into their platform. Podcasts are actually very easy to set up, and if you produce it yourself, your costs will be minimal. Number 12 is public speaking. If you're a good communicator and can keep an audience's attention, then you're right on track to a career as a public speaker. A good public speaker can make a really great living, as they are in very high demand. They say that 73% of the entire population is actually terrified at the thought of speaking in public. People have even put it right next to a fear of spiders or even death itself. Don't have anything to say? Not a problem. As long as you're okay speaking in front of large crowds and can communicate clearly, then you could be making a lot of money once the word gets out about your new skill. Number 13 is video editing. Every minute, 500 hours of videos are uploaded to YouTube from all around the globe. On top of that, by the time you finish watching this video, there will be 1 million more hours of new video content. That's what makes video editing one of the most lucrative skills you can learn these days. Today, storytelling is crucial in creating new content, and what better way to tell a story than by making a video about it? Videos communicate stories more effectively than words and pictures, which is why they're so popular. So if you've always been interested in making films or videos, then video editing could be a perfect fit for you. Number 14, learn a new language. Globalism is fueling massive growth in worldwide trade. But since not everyone speaks English or the language of your country, language translators are highly sought after. Many people depend on translators, from professional athletes to world leaders, and the more languages you can master, the more opportunities you will have. Research shows that Chinese, Italian, French, German, Spanish, Portuguese, and Arabic are some of the most advantageous and profitable languages to learn. Number 15 is teaching. Let's face it, not everyone was cut out to be a teacher. Teaching is a unique skill that requires practice and dedication, and we, as humans, are always on a quest for knowledge. Teachers will always be in high demand. That's all from us today here at Luxury Wire. We hope 1 or 2 or 3 of these skills we mentioned today help you on your journey for success. We really hope you liked today's video, and if so, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.